My name is Bart Coppens and I personally saved the life of over 200 butterflies. So how did I do it and what's the background story? This YouTube video is the story of a butterfly rescue operation. And I'm going to tell you all about the butterfly rescue that we did in this video and why it was necessary. Are you ready? Let's get started.
Oh no, a dead caterpillar of a butterfly. Seems like this one has gotten squished by a car. Rest in peace. Here are two more dead ones on the road. Seem to have gotten crushed. And here's a third one. The cars here are driving over the caterpillars.
Oh no, ladies and gentlemen. Today I'm a little bit sad. I found out that cars in my area are driving over hundreds of butterfly caterpillars and squishing them with their wheels. Why? Because these stupid caterpillars decided to live in the roadside. And every time a car passes by, they are squishing hundreds of butterflies, or well, their caterpillars. So I think it's time to do something about it. I mean, that's what I live for. Let's go. We have to rescue these butterflies.
Oh no, a dead caterpillar of a butterfly. Seems like this one has gotten squished by a car. Rest in peace. Here are two more dead ones on the road. Seem to have gotten crushed. And here's a third one. The cars here are driving over the caterpillars.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Bart Coppens on the road. And this road here has a major problem, which I'm about to show you. You see, on this road, caterpillars are getting smashed by cars left and right. Here's one caterpillar I found on the road. And it kind of sucks, you know, it's a dangerous place for a caterpillar to be on the road. So we're going to rescue them today. One of the biggest and most important host plants for butterflies in my country is this plant behind me. Ow! Stinging nettles. That's right. I don't know how many species there are in the Netherlands that lay eggs on stinging nettles, but let me see. The red Admiral, small tortoise shell, the peacock butterfly, the common map. That's 4 of them on top of my head. I'm sure there's more of them that I'm forgetting right now because I'm making a video. Anyway, stinging nettles are mega important. People hate them because they sting and they're seen as a weed. But for a lot of butterfly species, they're essential in the landscape. And here's a caterpillar simply chilling here in plain sight. Can you see that? Take that one. Most of the caterpillars hiding here on the roadside are of the species of the red Admiral, but there's other species here too. Red Admiral caterpillars are easy to find. The evidence here is a lot of poop on the leaves, but they also make these weird shelters. They glue the leaves together with silk, and when you open them, on the inside, ta-da, there can be a treasure. Can you see it? There's a caterpillar inside these leaf shelters. And here's a red Admiral caterpillar.
So why does this keep happening? Why do caterpillars care about crossing a dangerous road? Well, it's not about the road, it's about the roadside. The roadside vegetation here is perfect for butterflies to lay their eggs in, which resulted in many caterpillars. That's great, but caterpillars have the unfortunate habit of leaving their host plants. When it's time to pupate and turn into a butterfly, and during that period of time, they can migrate long distances looking for the perfect place to make a pupa. And it's during that time that in their silly little minds they decide to cross the road, which results them in getting smashed by cars. Therefore, we're going to do a little butterfly rescue, take some of the caterpillars and rear them and release them so they can turn into butterflies safely, without getting destroyed by vehicles.
So yeah, it's all about taking these old leaves up. If you see a bunch of nettle leaves here bunched up together, which is not natural, it's usually a caterpillar, see, who has done this with silk. And what's cool about the caterpillars of the red Admiral is they're super variable. They can have all sorts of color forms. They can be black, they can be yellow, they can be green. Here we have more of a white form with white spots and yellow spines. I'm gonna take this one. Oh my god, ladies and gentlemen, oh my god. This is the jackpot. And I'm going to take them. What is this? I'll explain to you later.
I just found a huge nest of caterpillars, people. Wow. Now these are not red admirals. These are the caterpillars of the Peacock Butterfly, Aglais EO. One of the most beautiful butterflies in my country, so I'm happy to find them. And what's interesting is this species builds nests. Their caterpillars are social. As you can see in this video, the caterpillars of the red admiral are kind of lonely. They live a solitary life. The peacock butterfly does the opposite. They build these huge colonies in which they eat and feed together in the vegetation. So there you go. Peacock butterfly nest obtained. Great. That is great. I've said this before, but these are the caterpillars of the peacock butterfly or Aglais EO. They are mainly found laying eggs on stinging nettles or urtica, and some of their relatives as well. The caterpillars form nests and sometimes clusters of hundreds of caterpillars that can be found in the nettle bushes. Not many people like stinging nettles, but for butterflies they are massively important plants. The problem, however, is that stinging nettles here occur along the road, and when the caterpillars are ready to pupate, they will start to wander around. And it's the wandering around that is dangerous for them, so it drives them to cross the road. And then inevitably, many of them end up getting hit or squished by passing cars. Therefore, I felt like I had to adopt some of them and rescue them from the roadside.
Just look at the cool variation of these red admiral caterpillars. One is black. One is yellow. That's cool, huh? Alright, let's see what we found so far. Duh. That's a lot of red admirals and peacocks, isn't it? Wow. A bountiful hunt, dare I say.
Alright people, that's enough. I'm gonna go home. Why? Because it's starting to rain.
If you want to know what summer in the Netherlands feels like, just take a cold shower. Summer in the Netherlands is just rain, 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 especially this year. Oh, this is a beautiful haircut. 1 million views. Second of all, I'm at my limit. I cannot raise 1,000 butterflies, it's too much work. I think this is my limit. Let's go home.
Alright people, the next part we are filming indoors, which I don't like because the lighting is bad. But here I have a large container with stinging nettles at the bottom. And that's where we are going to deposit our rescues. Now, is this rescue going to have any effect? I've seen that some of the caterpillars over there have been smashed by cars. So I imagine at least these will have higher chances of survival. So I'm just going to release them here in this new container. Whoop! There you go guys. Enjoy dinner, it's free. I will pay the bill. Seriously though. Ah, there you go. Let's hope that they're going to enjoy their new home soon. Wow. There's a lot of babies. I didn't even take all of them. I could have taken thousands if I wanted to, but this is enough work for me. Let's close the lid. And wait! Every 2 days I will give them fresh stinging nettles. So how is our butterfly rescue operation going, ladies and gentlemen? Let me show you the results, because I checked tomorrow and I already saw that some of them have started to pupate. It's mostly the red admirals who pupated, by the way. I think the peacock butterflies need more time. But yes, here on the lid on the container we see what looks like several pupa of the red admiral butterfly. So I'm going to take these to a safer place for them to develop into butterflies carefully. Let me see. They attach themselves with silk, I think that's interesting. And we have to be careful because here's a caterpillar still pupating and we don't want to take him off. Don't disturb caterpillars who are pupating. There you go, here's the first pupa. So the peacocks, there's many more caterpillars left. And these need some more time, I suppose. Alright people, I have an announcement. I am as sick as a dog. And perhaps you can hear from my voice. I have a severe flu. But the good news is we have butterfly pupa. And another good news is that the throat infection it gave me a really sexy voice right now. So maybe that's a benefit. Anyway, if we remove this, you'll see that here you have the pupa. These are the first pupa of some of the butterflies we raised. So our butterfly rescue is going well. Oh, sorry. Do you see that? Now these pupa with these beautiful golden iridescent patches. These are the red admiral pupa. Wow. If you're wondering why butterfly pupa are called chrysalis, that's because chrysalis actually means golden. I think it comes from the Greek word chrysos. Am I correct? I could be totally wrong here. Chrysos, it means gold. And the reason is that many butterfly pupa are golden, or at least have golden patches or shiny elements. As you can see, it's beautiful. As you can see, they're very lively. But we also have some smaller pupa here. Let's see, that one is still fresh. Whoop. Here the smaller pupa without much gold. They do have a little, but they don't have these metallic... Well, they do have some. but less obvious. And they are a bit smaller. These are the Peacock Butterfly pupa. As you can see, the Red Admiral pupa are bigger than the Peacock Butterfly pupa, at least. Although I'm not sure if that's just because of my breeding result or if the one species is supposed to be bigger. Now, if we want to let these pupa hatch, I use a container. It has paper towel on the bottom and on the walls. On the walls is important so they can climb up after they hatched. And I'm going to place the pupa here on the floor. Now keep in mind, if you've ever been to a butterfly farm, undoubtedly you've seen that many pupa have to hatch upside down in order to hatch successfully. This is not the case for these European butterflies, okay? But please keep in mind, this method does not work for all species of butterflies for sure. Red Admiral pupa are really kind of crazy, because when you touch them sometimes they'll wag their tails like this. It actually means that they're stressed, and a pupa can't do much to defend itself. It's completely vulnerable, it can't even move. So the only thing it can do is shake and hope it somehow catches you off guard. Anyway, let's not tease them too much, they need their energy to turn into butterflies. There you go. And now let's add the 2 peacocks. Yay! First butterfly is coming soon.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present you today our first butterflies. Oh yeah, they always leave beautiful massive red stains in their enclosure. But it's looking pretty good, isn't it? Looks like the Red Admirals, who were the first to pupate, are also the first to come out. Ah yes, the Red Admiral. Perhaps the most common butterfly in my country. But no less beautiful. Look at that. Wow. Incredible. Look at this beautiful insect, and we rescued it. You are so beautiful. Look at that. This is a proud daddy moment.
Hello friends, nice to meet you. Oh, I remember when you were young. Oh, one of them flew away. Bye bye. Well, that was the point of this video, wasn't it? We were going to rescue the caterpillars, raise them and release them. So I'm not upset. I am happy. I wanted to release them anyways. That's why I raised them, not to keep them for myself. They have to return to the wild eventually. But a moment of appreciation like this is nice. I know insects don't care about me, I know they don't have feelings. But still I see them as my friends. I don't know why. Maybe I'm crazy.
Wow. The Red Admiral butterfly, a marvelous butterfly that is one of the most common one in the Netherlands. I see dozens of them each year. In Northern Europe, it's one of the last butterflies to be seen before winter sets in, often feeding on the flowers of ivy on sunny days. The Red Admiral is also known to hibernate and re-emerging individuals showing prominently darker colors than the first brood. The butterfly also flies on sunny winter days, especially in Southern Europe. Apart from hibernating, the species is also capable of migrating long distances and travel to warmer territories in order to escape the colder temperatures. And the next day, more butterflies came out. More butterflies, yes.
There goes another one, another Red Admiral. Fly away, my friend. You are free. Spread your wings and fly. Or not. Yeah, that's cool, but now fly away, alright? Yep. That's the ghost spirit.
And the next day, more butterflies came out. More butterflies, yes.
Another day, another butterfly. Oh, that's great. Oh, that's marvelous. You are beautiful. Just look at that. Another new beauty. Wow. You are so incredible. Now I'm getting very curious about the peacock butterflies. It seems like the red admirals are growing a bit faster, but that's also because the caterpillars that I found were older. But what another beauty that is.
The red admirals became butterflies much faster than the peacock butterflies, interestingly. In fact, all of the peacock butterflies were still in the caterpillar stage right now, while the red admirals were already turning into butterflies. I think this is mostly due to an age difference, however. Let's continue to release some.
Testing, testing. Butterfly rescue, take 5, scene 1. Yeah? Just kidding, I'm not that professional. I just grab my camera and say random stuff. Whoop! There's some good news, however. Some of the caterpillars are starting to pupate, and we have even more pupa.
Some of them are starting to pupate. You can tell when they hang upside down and curve their bodies in an almost J-like position. Then after about 24 hours they turn into pupa. The pupa are often grey, brown or green in color. Give them some time to dry and they can be collected.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Guess what? It's one of the last weeks of summer, but I have a lot to look forward to, and that's beautiful butterfly pupa. We have a ridiculous amount of pupa, and I'm about to create a container from which the butterflies emerge. Oh great, being attacked by mosquitoes, that's awesome. Let me show you what to do next.
For me, a butterfly pupa container is a container that has at least paper, tissue or something that along the walls of the container that allows the butterflies to scale it, because plain plastic is just ridiculously slippery. It's not going to work for them. They need a place to climb up, and you have to provide a surface that they can climb up to. Plastic or glass or acrylic is too slippery for most species, and they have to be able to actually get off the ground and climb in order to inflate their wings. So anyway, these pupa can emerge from the floor. Actually, in fact, a lot of butterfly pupa can emerge from the floor. They don't need to hang at all. That's a misconception that many butterfly farms spread, because people copy the setup of butterfly farms. It's true that some species need to hang, that's true. Like morpho butterflies, they cannot climb up from the floor, but many of them can. So there you go. This should work. Now we wait for about 2 weeks.
Wow, that is a lot of pupa, isn't it? We essentially farmed hundreds of butterflies, oh my gosh. That's so many of them, dude. I'm impressed with myself, wow.
Oh my god. I've raised so many butterflies. This is going to be insane. I don't know how many pupa this is, but I'm guessing that this is like maybe 150. Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, I was just checking the container. I'm pleased to say our first butterflies are coming out. And there's 2 of them right now. Oh my god. Let's have a look at them. Wow, ladies and gentlemen. The peacock butterfly is such a beautiful and amazing species. They never fail to make me a little bit emotional when I see them. As you can see, when they are startled, they will flash their eye spots brightly. Are you intimidated right now? I sure am. To a bird, these eyes are really scary. It reminds them of a fox or an owl or another predator. What's funny is that with their wings closed, this butterfly is camouflaged very well. They look like a dead leaf with their wings closed. Wow! What an incredible species of butterfly. Excellent. Now in my country this is one of the most common species of butterfly that you'll see anywhere. If you ever come to the Netherlands in summer, just go to a forest and there's a very good chance that you can see them. Especially in summer. Yeah. And I often complain on YouTube that my country doesn't have cool species of butterfly because we have low biodiversity. I mean, that's true, we only have 54 species of butterflies in the Netherlands. However, I'm so grateful that this species is among them because it makes up for a lot of lack of species. It's really beautiful. And now it closed its wings and now you can see how perfectly camouflaged it is. With its wings closed, just looks like a dead leaf.
And here it is, the first Aglais EO, or the peacock butterfly. It is so incredibly beautiful. This butterfly is quite common in Europe. However, it's also found in temperate Asia. The peacock can be found in woods, fields, meadows, pastures, parks and gardens. The butterfly hibernates over winter before laying its eggs in early spring, in batches of up to 400 eggs at a time. The caterpillars are often seen in nettle bushes, forming large nests in which the caterpillars travel and feed together in groups and defoliate the nettle bushes. The recorded food plants of the European peacock are stinging nettle, hop, and also the small nettle. The eye spots serve as an anti-predatory purpose by imitating the eyes of avian predators' natural enemies, perhaps resembling a predator like an owl, a fox or a snake. Birds are reluctant to attack butterflies that display and flash bright eye spots. Males are often territorial and defend suitable territory from intruding males, and mate with females that pass by them. A wonderful species. And the next day, more butterflies came out. More butterflies, yes.
Wow, alright people. Instead of putting the pupa in a tiny cage, I put them in a big cage instead. And many butterflies right now are hatching. As you can see, there's many of them. Wow, many butterflies coming out. It's time to take them out and place them in a new container. Because here I have an even bigger cage and that's where I want them to live in. So let's get started. And grab some of the butterflies here. Well, if they want to cooperate.
Bart Coppens, the butterfly breeder? I thought you were a moth guy. Well, it's more likely than you think. I've always liked butterflies, I just rarely have the facilities and time to breed them. But here you go. After learning the basics, in the future we can definitely do more butterfly videos. Turns out it's not that hard to breed some species of them. Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think I can be proud of the results we achieved. Don't worry, I'm really going to let them go later. I just want to take care of them for a few days. Wow.
That's a nice amount of butterflies already, isn't it? But more and more are starting to come out every day. Let's see how far we can go. Oh my. Look at that. One of my favorite butterfly species. How fashionable. How cute. Well, they're swarming everywhere. Help. Oh no. Now I have to catch all of them. Shh, everybody. The butterflies did very well. But currently it's night, which means that they are sleeping. But that means we can take a good look at them. Do butterflies sleep? The answer to that is yes, butterflies do sleep. Okay, let me turn on the light, people. Oh, this is awkward. I can't find the light. There we go. You're probably wondering what's happening. I wasn't kidding when I said it's currently night. And the butterflies are sleeping. Let's add some more light and see what's happening, what's going on. Ah, that's better. Let's adjust the table a little bit so we can allow optimal filming conditions. There you go, this is perfect. So now we're going to take a look at our sleeping babies. Here they are, in this container. They are in the darkness, it's sleep at night. Oh my god, look at that. That's our babies. And now we will take them very carefully out. Oh my god, look at that. So many of our babies are in here. And now we can really see how they are doing. Can you see that? I'm just gonna shake all of them off. I know this sounds a bit crude, but don't worry, it doesn't harm them. Oh my god, this is so awesome. Look at it. Look at it. Guys, this is butterfly paradise. I'm in heaven. I'm pretty sure that I've died and just woke up in heaven. Because this is excellent, this is awesome. This is utterly amazing, look at this. And these butterflies are asleep. I know people are going to comment, Bart, it's so mean, why are you disturbing them? Don't worry. Don't worry, they will all be released in a few days, okay? Before that, I just have to say goodbye to them and make a nice close-up of these beautiful little animals. Wow, I love the peacock butterflies so much. And how they look like dead leaves. Hey, come here, you cutie. Just look at it. It's marvelous.
And the next day, more butterflies came out. More butterflies, yes. Wow. Today it looks like once again dozens of new butterflies have come out. I'm gonna take them from this cage and place them with their brothers and sisters in this cage. So you can see they have many brothers and sisters at this point. Give me a second. There is the time in every parent's life that you have to let your children go. And we enjoyed the ride, but this is too much butterflies for me to handle, and it would not be fair for me to keep them all. Thankfully, this species is native to my country, so it's possible to release them. Let me prepare for the final goodbye for my children. Love you guys. It's gonna be sad, but also spectacular. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been a pleasure to raise so many butterflies with you on YouTube. But it is time to say goodbye. And of course we are going to do this in a typical Bart Coppens fashion. Let's release all of them. Come here, my friends, for you are free. You are free. Come here, little ones. You are free to go wherever you like. I know you are slow right now and sluggish because you were asleep. But now is the time for all of you to say goodbye to Daddy. I'm your big butterfly papa. I remember when all of you were young. It was quite endearing. Oh, look at that. Wow. And now we have to wait for them to slowly wake up and smell the freedom. Come on, little ones. Oh my. They grow up so fast. Don't they? Yeah, one of them is waking up. Don't worry, we have to give them their time. They probably don't know what happened. We'll be nice to them and friendly and encourage them slowly to gain their freedom like a good parent. Come on, guys, you can do it. You can do it. I wonder who is going to be the first one to fly away. Oh, look at that. Yes. Yes, wake up. Wake up, children. It's wakey wakey time. Come on. Come on. Wake up, my beauties. Ah, I see some of them are starting to crawl around. Like good children. Why don't you guys want to leave? I know I'm a good father to you, but at some point, you know, some point in life, you have to say goodbye. Some of them are opening their wings. It's a good sign. Means they're warming up slowly and gradually. Wow. Come on, guys. What? Let me put you guys here. People, I am absolutely covered with butterflies right now. It's ridiculous. Can you see it? I'm totally covered in butterflies. That's so awesome. Let me place the camera here. Woo! I do wonder when it's time for them to fly though. They're taking their sweet time. Just look at that. Wow. Ah! I saw one of them fly away. That was the first one, people. Come on, my babies. Come on, my babies. You can do it. Fly. Fly. Fly free. Come on. You can do it. Oh my gosh. I didn't imagine this was going to take this long. I thought like in one burst all of them are gonna fly away, but they're taking their sweet ass time. But that's fine, it's going to make for an even better video, isn't it? What? That is insane. This is a new fashion design, people. Come on. Fly, dear. You can do it. Fly. I raised you guys. Yeah, some of them are attempting to fly. Oh, can you see it? They're flying. They're flying away. Oh, I can see many of them starting to fly now. Many of them. Oh yes, taste the sweet freedom, children. You guys too, come on. Yeah, they're flying. Can you see it? Did you see that? Every few seconds you'll see some of them literally fly away. And any other ones? Yeah, there goes another one. Oh, that's great. This is the slowest butterfly release ever, you know that? Like, I imagined they are just going to fly away. But I actually have to encourage my children. Ah, there goes another one. Ah, they're flying. Finally. Can you see it? Yeah, they're flying. Slowly but surely. I think a dozen of them have already flown away at this point. Let's take more. Oh my god, they're flying. Yay! Can you see it? Yeah, there goes another one. Come on, children, you can do it. Some of them are already pretty old. Ah. Ah. Yo. Let's put them on my face, because when they see how ugly my face is, they're gonna fly away for sure. Yeah, it's gonna scare them away. Woo. Come on, my butterfly children. I didn't raise you to be domestic animals. Oh, yes, there they go. Oh, yes. Whoop. There we go. Come on. Come on, you can do it. Come on. Wow.
Oh, they're all flying in massive numbers. My garden is going to have so many butterflies this year.
Let's take more of them.
Come on, silly creatures. You're made to fly. So fly for me, man. Fly for me. You guys too. Come on.
Yes, finally.
Most of them are finally getting the message. Come on. Fly, my babies. Fly. I'm gonna do this until all of them have flew away. Flown away. Oh my god. So many freaking butterflies. Oh dear. It's just a swarm. I call myself the sexy moth king, but I think from today it's safe to call myself the sexy butterfly king as well. This is top YouTube content, isn't it?
It is. Come on.
Come on, lads. Daddy is proud of you. Okay, so really many of them have flown away, like really big numbers. But I raised so many butterflies, it's still going to take a long time for all of them to realize they're free. And actually, yeah, there goes another one. Oh. Oh. I love it. Man, such underrated creatures. It's funny how so many people are a fan of butterflies, because butterflies are beautiful. But when it comes to like their conservation and their biology, not many people are interested in learning about them, you know? It's like people love the superficial beauty of butterflies, but people can't really be arsed to learn, you know, the intricate things about their life. Sounds a bit condescending maybe, but that's why I made my channel. I'm like, so many people are into butterflies and moths, but how many people actually want to learn about them and want to protect them, you know? It's just kind of disappointing, like. And I guess that's because they're insects. Even if they're beautiful insects, people are not that much into insects, sadly. And that's a shame, because insects are pretty much the most important animals on the planet. The most important for our environment. Oh, and ecosystems. Wow, it's swarming. So at this point, really many of them have flown away. So I think about 100 or so have flown away at this point. But we still have many to go, as you can see. Some are pretty reluctant to fly. Which is a shame. Because, you know. Oh, there's many on my head too, isn't there? Oh dear. Let's take some of these. Come on, beauties. Come on. Oh yes, beautiful. Come on. Is that not great? Yeah. Come on. And more of them are flying away each second. Some of them already have kind of damaged wings because they're old. But that's fine. They should be able to survive and lay eggs anyway. Yeah. There you go, bugger. There you go. This is what we want. Man, this is taking so long. I'm not even sure if I'm going to edit this whole raw footage, or maybe I should edit it at this point. Just want to say that I am somebody that really stands for the conservation and education about butterflies and moths. They're very important insects for our environment. They're beautiful, they're fascinating, they're complex. And we need more of them in our life. But what's funny is there's a lot of insects on our planet that are not as beautiful as butterflies. And people don't like those. Stuff like beetles are less popular. You know, not many people get excited about grasshoppers, but it's all connected. It's all one big interconnected system, you know. The environment doesn't care about appearance, but humans do. So it's funny how people love these charismatic insects for their beautiful and awesome colors. But still at the same time, not many people will go out of their way to, you know, indulge themselves in the environment and really care for protecting it.
Not trying to sound like I'm trying to preach here to the core. You know, just trying to make some conversation about butterflies. Because I think it's pretty funny how, you know, how beloved these animals are simply because they look gorgeous. And that's just the human brain at work. We like beautiful things in general. But I do wish that many people cared about, you know, some of the more forgotten creatures of this planet too. That are not just the beautiful butterflies. I personally care about all forms of life, really. From the most boring, brown, tiny little beetle to the most beautiful butterfly. We should be appreciating all of it, really. We really should be.
Oh, guys. How many of there are you?
Come on.
Ah, at this point many of them have flown away, actually. So, I'm starting to think the release has been a success. We do have many more butterflies to go, but that's fine. They're taking their time. They are taking back their freedom, really, which they have deserved. So, let's see. Yeah? Oh, now many of them have left, see? Slowly, but surely. Now, I'm going to be left behind with some butterflies that cannot fly. Crawling out of the pupa and forming their wings perfectly for a butterfly. It's a selective process and not all the butterflies make it. Sometimes butterflies come out with deformed wings or crippled. And those are the butterflies who are going to stay behind. I know that sounds sad, but that's how nature works. For example, here we have one butterfly, see this one has an imperfect wing. And I'm just gonna take care of this one in captivity, because it has a disability more or less, and it's not going to fly. So we're probably going to have a few butterflies left behind that are too weak, or simply have imperfections that render them unable to fly. But still, we raised like hundreds of healthy ones. There you go. Oh well, now it's actually starting to feel a bit empty. I don't have that many butterflies left on me now, do I? No. Most of them have flown away, actually. Well, and these are flying away as well. And these two. Come on guys, you're the last ones that have to fly. Come on, make my day. Make my day and fly for me. Come on. Do it. Come on. Your purpose is not here to be on my shoulders, I know. The environment needs you to make many babies for me, you know. Ooh, this one's already kind of getting damaged, see? It's an old one, probably flew a lot when it was inside of the cage. Yeah, it happens. The good news is that this one can still reproduce, probably. Probably. I don't know. Some of them are just wild. What's funny is, like, in the wild, only a small percent of the caterpillars make it to butterflies because of predation. Sometimes over 90% of the caterpillars die before turning into a butterfly. And that's because they have so many diseases and predators. There's many viruses that kill butterfly and moth caterpillars. There's parasites that target them. There's predators and stuff, you know. So this is this survival rate that these caterpillars had in captivity is abnormal. I think in the wild, this many caterpillars would not have become this many butterflies, to be honest. I don't think I've managed to boost their numbers or anything though. That's because this is such a common species, you could release 1 million of them and it wouldn't make a difference. I'm just doing this for fun. And because I didn't like seeing the caterpillars being squished. Most of them have flown away now. Here in my hand is some of the last butterflies that didn't want to fly away. I don't know why. These are just the lazy bunch. So this is the last butterflies. It's funny, it's months of work, it's gone in a few seconds. Well, not months of work, but it was many weeks. Not months, but weeks. Still, it's funny to do so much effort and see all of them fly away in a few seconds. I hope at least the experience was enjoyable. I certainly enjoyed it. So, I think about 200 butterflies have flown away. But of all these butterflies, there's going to be a small amount of them that cannot fly. And these are the ones that we will take care of in the end. Until they die. Hey, wanna date, cutie? I'm single, you know. That's not even a lie. Hey. Ah, some of the last butterflies. Ah. Oh, there's some of me left. Bye, guys. Ah. Wow, what an experience. What an experience. If you ever see a peacock butterfly in the wild, think about me. They could be my grandchildren. Come on, whoop. Wow. You are some of the last ones. Oh. Ah. Wow. Wow, that was a cool moment.
I don't have many left. Oh, here's one.
Oh no, I found one that didn't fly yet. This must really be one of the last ones. Oh. Now people, this here is my neighbor's house. And usually I don't film my neighbor's house for privacy reasons. But do you see those black dots here on the walls of the house? Can you see it? These black thingies. Those are actually some of my butterflies. And I think the reason they landed here on the wall is to catch some sunlight. They need sunlight in order to warm up their wings. So here's some of my children being free in the wild. See that? My neighbors are probably going to wonder where the hell did all these butterflies come from? Well, you guys know the answer. It's pretty cool, huh? And the box is empty. All the butterflies we raised together are now vanished. They're gone. And with that, I think it's time to end the show. But before that, I have to give one important reminder. My channel raises awareness for the conservation of butterflies and moths, which in my opinion are very beautiful, complex, underrated and important animals that need to receive more attention from people. And my channel is quite successful at it. I have over 25,000 subscribers. Now that's very difficult to get so many subscribers with an obscure subject like moths. Not many people care about butterflies and moths at all. So this is basically the only successful YouTube channel that's quite, well, medium sized even. I don't think there's any other bigger butterfly and moth channels at all. I'm one of the only ones. And it's difficult because my channel is demonetized by YouTube. That means when I upload a video, I get a lot of views, I get a lot of attention, a lot of people click on my videos. Then I don't make a single dollar out of this. Not a single dollar. That's because YouTube said my content is unsuitable for monetization, but they refused to tell me why. It's pretty unfair. It happened years ago. So that means that my channel is basically not making money. But there is one exception, and that is crowdfunding. You see, all the budget and the free time that I have to produce the show, I get it from my viewers. I get it from people like you who are watching right now. Sometimes when people watch my videos and they like it, and I entertain them, or they learn something new and they're positive, like, wow, this is a positive experience, I learned something new about the environment. And then they will give me a tip
or a financial donation basically. And it's the crowdfunding that I get that I use to produce this show for 100%. Basically this show is 100% crowdfunded. I don't have any big companies looking out for me. YouTube is not looking out for me. It's basically me doing all of this by myself alone, you know? I'm pushing the whole cart by myself. And that's really difficult, because I don't have any funding. So if you like the show, if you appreciate what I do, and if you want to see more of this stuff in the future, I can arrange it. But if you like it, then please consider subscribing, becoming a member of my Patreon. It's my crowdfunding platform. You can also send a tip or donation through PayPal, via LiberaPay. There's also Ko-Fi. There's many ways in which people can donate, and that are available in the description of this video. Basically, it massively helps me. The more funds I raise online, the more budget I have to make YouTube videos, and the more awesome my videos are going to be. If I have a lot of budget, I can travel a lot, I can upgrade my equipment, I can upgrade my breeding facilities, I have more free time. So the more funds I have, the cooler and the more awesome these videos are going to be. And in return, people also get rewards. For example, if you subscribe to my Patreon, it's going to send you like stickers with butterflies and moths on them that I designed myself. They're custom made. Like I have mugs, I have stickers, I have posters, custom made with my own pictures of butterflies and moths. Hello. This may sound cheesy, guys, but if I ever happen to die, think about me when you see one of these butterflies. Don't worry, I don't plan to die anytime soon. But they could be my grandchildren. Or rather my grandchildren, considering how fast they breed. We had a lot of fun, didn't we? Rescuing that many butterflies was a lot of work. This YouTube channel is mostly focused on moths, but I also want to plan more exciting butterfly content. So if you're interested in butterfly content, you better hit that subscribe button and click on the notification bell. The Netherlands has many interesting species of butterflies, and I do hope to document all of them in my lifetime. Everybody loves butterflies for their superficial beauty, but not everybody is prepared to actually learn about their behaviors and life cycles, sadly. My channel wants to change people's minds about the conservation of these animals and their super interesting biology. I also want to travel the world and document the rare species of butterflies around the world. But that's hard considering I'm a demonetized YouTuber with just a small channel. But maybe someday it will happen. I'm investing in this channel to grow for over 7 years so that one day it hopefully becomes successful and we can do a lot of amazing and cool stuff. I mean, this video was nice to make, but I am capable of so much more. So join the Bart Coppens gang, and thanks for watching. Consider becoming a member of our Patreon today and receive items I custom made, such as mugs, stickers, posters and more. The funds I raise online and on Patreon I use to finance my videos, since I need equipment, upgrades for my cameras, free time to film, insect breeding equipment and more for my time-consuming and expensive hobby. In return, you can be eligible for items I made using my own designs and feel good about you supporting my channel, which you hopefully like to watch. Bye bye!